No acknowledging and stuff. Why did I allow people to treat me this way? I pass this on down to the children, and the children are feeling alienated from their parents, especially my girl. She hasn't hugged me at all this week. When they were home for the weekend, I took the phone and said she needed to clean the garbage out of her room to get the phone back. She's being rude and all that, right? So that's why she lost the phone. And then that was the deal to get that back, right? You treat your mom with kindness, respect, and you go clean that room because it's disgusting. They don't follow the rules, and I shared pictures of another room that was disgusting. The one cleaned his room, he was able to go. She just sat. They just sat. And this is what they're learning from those other ones too. They'll just sit and not do anything. And then just say, Mom took my phone. But not say. Right? Suddenly, and this is really funny. This is what they got, right? This is what they've been conditioned to. Okay, this is my 20-year-old. When he was like, 5 or 6, yeah. So I don't think my baby boy was in school yet, but they played on the old-fashioned Nintendo. And they kept fighting. And I said, okay, if you guys are going to keep yourself calm and take your breaths, then I am going to take the game away. And we're going to put it up in the closet until, you calm down, right? We'll get another try because, you just keep getting frustrated. They had warning. So they continued. So I'm a mother that follows through. I don't say anything that I'm not going to do, okay? If we do that, the kids learn that, we can't trust what the parents are going to say because they don't follow through anyways. So always follow through, right? So I followed through. I took the Nintendo, put it in the top of the closet. Next thing you know, I'm getting calls. My cousin calls me, says, your son just called and said there was an emergency. He took his game, right? My mother called, and then even the school. When I went into the school. They actually saved the message for me, and it was, hello, this is Liam McDonald. It's an emergency. My mother has taken our game. Right? And here's where they learned this, okay? They'll get mom in trouble. They'll just tell on mother because their father comes in. What's this I hear about you taking Liam's game? And he just gets this little smirk on his face like, ha, 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 ha. So my kids learn. They don't have to listen to mother. They can just go tell on their mother, and then mom's going to get in trouble. What do you teach your kids then? My kids learn to get around me and then say, it's my fault. They'll be here. Plenty of food. All of us adults have looked at full fridges and cupboards because there isn't just something quick to open and eat. We say, there's nothing to eat because it's going to take some work to make something to eat. So this is what my kids do. But what they've been conditioned into, and the ones around them, is that, their mother doesn't feed them. There's no food at their mother's house. So this is how the adults, knowing full well, okay, hello adults, fed into that with the children. And then there's this whole thing out there that I don't feed my kids, and blah, 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 blah. Poof! So this alienation's hard, and my girl is getting physical with me, and she's getting bigger than me. So this is what they are teaching. It's a learned condition. It's not the child's fault for acting out what the adults have taught them. Let's stop blaming the children for us falling short of our responsibilities of teaching these children to be accountable and responsible and respectful individuals out there. Excuse me. Thank you very much. They're getting so indulged, and the adults sit back going, these entitled children, and blame it all on the kids that we are teaching. I'm tired of that. So tired of adults blaming children, acting more immature than the children. I stopped calling adults children because that's an insult to children. Adults know better. Adults have lived longer. Adults have the experience. The children don't. The children are manipulating. They learn from the adults. I mean, seriously, I could crack this little smile because I'm being serious, and this is, I love to be happy and playful and whatever, but this is something serious. This is a serious issue, and it's not just with me. I'm not the only one. This is like a big epidemic, I think, out there. We're creating narcissists, people. Creating narcissists when we don't say no to these children, when they don't have boundaries, when they just get to raise themselves. Because this is what's happening. We're allowing the children to raise themselves. Children need to be raised by adults. I don't know. There's my humble opinion on that. Well, it ain't just my opinion, look at the facts. Look at it. Look at this world out there. Okay, 618. Let's okay, one self-care card. Okay. When I loved myself enough, I began leaving whatever wasn't healthy. This meant people, jobs, my own beliefs and habits, anything that kept me small. My judgment called it disloyal. Now I see it as self-loving. Kim McMillen. Take a few moments to reflect on ways you loved yourself today. What did you leave behind that wasn't healthy? What did you leave behind that wasn't healthy? Are we hanging on to anger, past resentments and stuff like that? Because that just continues to hurt us, not them. That's in 9:45. And then that's when we start repeating those cycles. And are we looking to get our balance back from our children? Or are we looking to give our children everything that we didn't have? And in that, we're not realizing how we're creating these little monsters, these little entitled beings. Because we're parenting from guilt, right? We need to give the littles what they lacked, and not in our littles on the outside, because then we're projecting on them. We need to get inside, see what that little needed, and give it to that little. Give that to ourselves, not project it onto our children. We don't want our children, it builds resilience. We can't protect our kids from everything as much as we want to, but that does a disservice. We cannot live our children's lives for them, and we cannot live our lives vicariously through our children. Many try, but this is the big, I think, one of the biggest problems in this world today. What are we doing to our children? Because the children are our future. Hello. Very passionate about that, okay? The kids pay the biggest cost. The kids got to grow up and, hey, are they going to be healing the damage that we caused to them? Like, everybody's going to go through trauma and all that stuff like that there. Did one fall to the floor? Yeah, okay. Okay, this one's coming up the top there. Salmon, we're listening to that inner knowing. What did that little need, okay? 49. Is listening to the inner knowing. Okay, you can listen to the inner knowing, and then you're knowing what to do. Okay, there we go. Right, there we go. The Warbonnet, we advance when we look at who we are and we focus on our character. Never mind the reputation. That's how we make those advancements in life, becoming who we are, true to who we are, that vision quest, the highest vision of ourselves, right? That self-esteem and knowing who we are. When you know who you are, those without you can't be fooled by those around you and outside of you. So let's be strong in knowing who we are. Moose is an 11, I believe, on that 2, 3. These aren't standing up here. Bad spot for that candle, eh? Okay, stay up there. Okay, we make those advancements, and what's falling down the pipe? Prayer for inner peace, following that inner knowing, and these are the rites of passage. This is how we create those changes in our lives, moving those cycles, right? Because we're listening to that inner voice. We're not blocking out all that outside noise to tell us how we should be and what we should be doing and all that blibbity-bobbity-boops, right? And we're listening. We're building on who we are, and we see void is always in there. We're unlocking that potential miracle because we're being the leadership in our lives. We're doing those delp dives. We're taking responsibility, and we're stop pointing the fingers at everybody else. We teach our children to take responsibility too, and how to feed themselves. For Pete's sakes, we're falling short here as human beings because we're not teaching our youngs and the littles like every creature in the wild does. They need to model that for their children, how to survive on their own. We're keeping our kids dependent. Okay, I don't know. What is that for you? Beautiful beings. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you. Shine your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out. No, it's you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you choose to stay every day. You beautiful beings. Let's grow, grow, grow. Grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all.